Hey everybody, just a quick follow-up video on the video I put out last night, because it seems like there's quite a bit of confusion. Most flat earthers get it, of course, that I was being facetious. I was sarcastically gaslighting, I guess, if you will. I was thinking about this video from a long time ago, where these news reporters gaslighted the audience, saying that this plane was spiraling right to our face. We're seeing the footage and they're saying it's spiraling into the ocean. And it was clearly not. It was doing a landing, an emergency landing, but it was landing on the surface of the ocean in relatively calm waters. Here it is. I'll play it for you so you can see the context. And then I'll play the video again. It's a short video clip from last night's video. And you can see that I am gaslighting, having fun. Clearly, the big red ship is not going over any curvature. Not only that, there's so many cool things you can pick up from it. How the buildings in the background are completely obscured and blocked by the air quality, the lack thereof of air quality. It was completely filled with particles, for the lack of, I want to say atmosphere, but we don't say sphere in the flat earth. So the plane air was very dense and was actually blocking buildings in the background, started blocking the boat. And another thing to look for is the red portion of the ship. You'll notice it keeps getting thinner and thinner. It keeps on the vertical axis, it keeps getting smaller and smaller, and you see the top of the ship is being mirrored underneath it, and the image is being flipped. So you're having an upside down boat underneath, like two boats connected at the hull. And that's a weird phenomenon. So watch the red stripe keep getting thinner and thinner, and it'll disappear. And so this is the mirroring that takes place that we've talked about. Yes, the mirroring is real. Now, this is why much of the ground that we don't see when, as the perspective dictates, the ground ramps up to your eye level. Well, you don't see all that ground a lot of times because of the air quality. It just won't allow it. And maybe also a combination with, quality of light, how well lit the ground is. Remember, the ground's not a light. It's solid ground. So here we go. I'll play this clip, and then I'll play the clip from last night, and now I think it'll be a lot more clear. I don't want, even though I want to have fun with it, I don't want misunderstanding. I want everybody to get this, okay? It's really great footage, and clearly not a boat going over the curvature, right? Over and down into the water. It's clearly not happening. Okay.
But now to that ABC News exclusive and that extraordinary footage inside the plane crash. And it is a remarkable, remarkable video. Take a look. Those passengers don't know it yet, but they are seconds away from experiencing the worst fear of every air traveler. Suddenly, the alarm sounds. The plane is going down, spiraling into the ocean, spiraling into the ocean, spiraling into the ocean.
The well-known flat earther p-brane has just noticed the curve. After his last video, he decided to research the curve of the Earth and the boats going over. And this is what he found.
Yeah, well, I'm looking for some boats going over the curvature, because all these, after I put up that last video with Neil saying that you can't see curvature from 63 miles up.
Do you know how high up above the Earth he was?
No.
So if you take a
63 miles.
Well, yeah, right. So take a schoolroom globe, and that's how high above it is he? So he's about 2 millimeters above the surface of a schoolroom globe. So nobody has seen the curvature of the Earth from that height. I just want to make that clear. Okay?
Or Wally Funk saying she didn't see it.
So when I went up this morning, the noise wasn't quite as bad, and we went right on up, and I saw darkness. I thought I was going to see the world, but we weren't quite high enough.
Translation, she didn't see the spinning ball underneath. Okay, so here I'm going to play the footage from last night that I put out, the video, where I was being clearly sarcastic, but for those of you who didn't get that, and some of you didn't, You will see it again now. It's a short clip and with different eyes, right? Now you know I'm being sarcastic. All right, and check it out, and I will catch you guys soon. All right, here it goes. Bye. So, and I had all these guys showing up on my last video and saying that you can see curvature from your eyes out to the horizon. You can see the results of curvature, which would be like boats going over and all that. And so I went and I found this footage right here of a ship going over the curvature. And it's a big red ship. And you can see it. It starts to tip and go over. My apologies to all ball earthers out there that I've argued with. I'm sorry. I mean, you're right. Look at this. This ship will start to go over the curvature. You'll see the front end or the nose of it start to dip down as it goes over the curve. Look at this. And all this talk about, oh, mirroring and all these miraging. No, there's nothing going on here. This is just flat out a boat going over the curvature. Look. I mean, open your eyes. All you flat earthers out there. Come on. You know, the jig is up. This footage is conclusive, and this wrecks the flat earth right here. Look at it. It's nose down. Half of it now is behind the curvature. It's behind the curve of or the leading edge of the sphere. It's going over the hump. They're right. I don't care what Neil deGrasse says, that you can't see curvature at 63 miles. I'm seeing this in front of my own eyes. This boat is going over the curve. There it goes. The front end, it's almost 2/3 over the curve, and the back end just slipped below the water. Oh my God. That's it.